A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. R.J. Barrett out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position.
That's the urgency of Fred VanVleet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Now here's Dick. Barrett finds Ingram. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by VanVleet. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Dick with it. Now Thompson defending. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Durant. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And here's Ingram outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Thompson, that's good.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Barrett against VanVleet. Barrett can't hit.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
For 3, Durant. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from deep. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Barrett. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Dick. Thompson's shot is off. Now here's Dick. He's guarded closely. Outside Barrett. Here's Pirtle. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
And so here is Toronto. After the basket by Houston, Barrett finds Pirtle. Outside Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Durant. And here's Ingram outside. Eason pulls it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Dick. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. VanVleet's got 5 points.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, B.A., about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
And we've got a report now. Let's find out the news on Alperen Şengün.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And for a team with eyes on the championship, this injury could have serious implications. We'll see how it affects them.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Inside, Dick. Yes, it's good. He's got 11.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Here's Durant. Rebound, Toronto. Their last encounter in Toronto.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
Now here's Barrett. No points so far. Pass to Pirtle. There's the block.
Boy, the raw athleticism and then the instincts of Josh Okogie to get up and send that shot back.
Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So for the Rockets, Şengün checked in for Easton. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Thompson. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Şengün, the screen. Smith passes to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
Clever ball movement from Smith. The pick and roll gets another guy free, and he's able to get him the ball.
And here's Ingram outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. With 1 on the clock. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
while this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Houston. They lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the point guard position. The drive by Ingram. Blocked!
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Pass to Ingram over Finney-Smith. They get the rebound. Outside Ingram. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Ingram's got his first basket.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Raptors trail by 7. Down low. Here's Murray Boyles. Good D by Şengün.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
An excellent job of reading the defense as Ingram's court vision continues to improve, and so will his playmaking.
And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. The Rockets, number 1.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Smith. Houston with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
The 3 ball. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Ingram. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney Smith brings to the defensive end.
B.A., one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. Put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
They're having more success with the 3-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Wow, look at the footwork from Josh Okogie. Great stuff near the bucket.
Here's Shed. He's scoreless. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:50 left to play in the first half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Pass to Dick. 1:27 left in the first half of this one. And again, Toronto, no good. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-3 run. Durant, no good. Raptors trail by 13. Barnes passes to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Durant with a screen on Barrett. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound Toronto. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. The Rockets lead by 11. The shot. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Durant for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Durant inside. Durant wanting it more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. It'll be the 76ers against the Bucks out in Milwaukee. 2 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Man, how good has KD been? Playing with confidence, letting the game come naturally to him, and he affects every phase of the game, Shaq.
Making it look so easy. The great ones do that, Kenny.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Tari Eason, Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Raptors trail by 12. Ingram, the pass to Dick. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Eason. Pass to Şengün. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Barnes has got 9.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Jacks up a 3. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Rockets. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
I think for Houston, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And these are the top rebounders in the league. Alperen Şengün, number 1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
To the inside. Here's the teardrop. Dick gets the bucket. He's got 13.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Nice shot by Durant.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Barnes finds Ingram. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Easton's got 4 rebounds now. Houston leading by 12. Dick with it. Now Thompson defending. Outside Ingram. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Barnes. From downtown. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Outside Dick. Here's the three. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Here's Şengün. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Okogie's checked in for the Rockets. The Raptors also with a sub. Walter, he's checked in for Dick. Here's Barnes. He's got 11. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Walter. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Walters has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision. It's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Raptors trail by 10. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. And here's the fast break. The 3, Durant. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
From the line, no good, off the front rim. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Ingram, there's the 3. And again, Toronto, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. And I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Barrett can't hit. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Toronto shooting 40% so far in this one. It's Barnes on the wing from outside the arc. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Barrett against Thompson. Again, Houston.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Walter. Now here's Ingram. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Ingram's got 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top, up by 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Raptors right now, we've got Brandon Ingram. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, down low. Raptors trail by 13. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Suns, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Houston leading by 13. Here's Thompson. Here's Capella. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. So it's Toronto now. Here's Shed. Pass to Murray Boyles. Up and over Smith. No good off the glass.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Good on the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 17.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Finney Smith's shot is off.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Murray Boyles. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Smith. And it's Houston scoring again. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Eason's checked in for Capella. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Murray Boyles. Poke loose. To the middle. Here's Mamukelashvili. Up and over Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets lead by 17. Here's Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Walter from outside. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's what we call a high-effort play by Dorian Finney-Smith. Takes it right to the defense and gets the whistle.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Ryan, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
And that one's good.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Eason can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 17. Here's Walter. Ooh, Thompson with the block. They recover it. Outside Barrett. Off target with the 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Smith with a screen on Barrett. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Ingram. Pass to Barrett. Here's Mamukelashvili. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Finney Smith. From deep. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly. Players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Now here's Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tari Eason. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Durant's shot is off. Raptors trail by 21. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. The 3. They get it again. The kick to Durant. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Durant's got 33 points. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Shed to the paint. Here's Barnes. Eason with some nice D. Houston with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And the disparity of the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Şengün. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul, 4th team.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Raptors, Dick.
Good on both. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Good chance here for Ingram. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Pass to Holiday. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Shepherd. Takes a 3. And the miss. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Very soon.